Right now, the FBI is joining the manhunt for two suspects caught on camera fleeing a Harvard Medical School building after an explosion yesterday morning, which officials believe was intentionally set. Our next guest, who worked on the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, says despite evidence destroyed in the blast, there's still enough to catch them. Retired FBI supervisory agent James Gagliano joins us now. So great to see you this morning. Thanks for joining us. So what do we know at this point about this explosion?
Boy, Charlie, it's really, really limited. I mean, the officials are basically saying it was a device and it was intentional, but they stopped short of describing it as a bomb or an improvised explosive device. Now, look, one of the most difficult things in these type of investigations is when you have an explosion that goes off, the evidence gets destroyed. Now, that didn't stop us from solving the USS Cole bombing, didn't stop us from solving the first World Trade Center bombing or others. But in this instance, crowdsourcing, what we're doing right here, right now, showing pictures of the two suspects, and that's what authorities are calling them, is going to help close this out. It's been 28 hours, but they're going to catch these two.
And the fact that they are right there on the screen, they're masked and fleeing, sort of suggests that this was not some sort of accidental thing that happened.
Right. And authorities didn't refer to them as persons of interest. A person of interest could just be considered a witness. They defined them as suspects. That tells you a lot. FBI has the lead on this. They always do since 1998 when PDD 62 came out, and they will catch these guys.
And authorities said that there were no injuries, but they don't explain much about what damage was done. Do we know what kind of damage was done?
What happens in an explosion? Three things are the killers, right? The first is overpressure from the device or the bomb or the explosion. The second is fragmentation, scattering whatever else is around it inside the blast radius. And last, and equally nefarious, is the thermal effect, what's caused by the fire. What was the motive behind this? Officials aren't saying. I'm hoping there'll be a press conference today and lay this out.
Do we think there is any lasting damage to the building or the surroundings?
They aren't suggesting that. And a lot of times you can tell more from what the police aren't saying early on than what they are releasing. So we have not heard exactly what the damage was, how extensive, and if anything in specific was targeted.
Do we know whether or not we think these are students?
Boy, it's tough to say. You look at the stills that have been released. You know that Harvard University is blanketed by cameras, so the digital exhaust will catch up with them. And I think we'll get some more still images, maybe some video, just like in the case of the Charlie Kirk assassin. We're going to see a lot more about these two, and they will be brought to justice if they were involved.
Right. James Gagliano, thank you so much for joining us.
Charlie, thanks for having me.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.